Hey guys, Buddha here bringing you the second game of this best of 3 series between Imba Straylock and his opponent Moose Maro. In the first game, we actually saw Maro lose quite convincingly to early Hellion and Banshee play with Cloak. Straylock actually did go for Cloak early on, and there was not even the slightest hint of detection for Maro. He didn't even have an Evo chamber, he only had 2 queens, and those Banshees just did a ton of work on the main base. And not as Imba Zerg, now some friendly chatter going on. This is from the GOAT 4 SC2 Cup, in case you didn't catch the first game. It was a very short game. Straylock won in very convincing fashion, and let's hope we get an epic second game here, a very long macro game. That's what we are hoping for, because Maro is known for his real macro-oriented play. Now, Straylock's still going. I think he will go again for that triple supply depot wall-in. You can see his barracks actually going down a bit on the left side. Players now go for that triple supply depot. It is a bit more vulnerable to Baneling busts, but you can deny any kind of scouting from your opponent. So if you are not very scared of those Baneling busts and go Hellion right after this, you can actually defend quite easily, and your opponent can't scout anything that's going on in your main base. So you can see Maro being very safe, checking down here for an SCV or a bunker. Now we'll throw down his expansion, now that he confirms that nothing is there. And this drone walking up the ramp, seeing that there's nothing, will go to Straylock's base straight away. We'll see that the barracks is actually a bit further back than it should be. Now a tech lab going down on the barracks, so we might see actually some Reapers early game just to harass the mineral lines, hopefully get a kill or two, and scout the entire base. Last game we actually saw a factory going down as well as a reactor for those Hellions. He didn't get Blue Flame actually, because he opted for Cloak instead. This game he will be going for Reapers, a different kind of harass, but always still very effective if you can manage to micro that Reaper well enough. And the spawning pool only halfway done here, so if this Reaper makes his way to the base and the spawning pool is not done, he can actually micro that Reaper for quite a long time and get through 2 or even 3-4 drone kills. Now queuing up the second Reaper, so he won't just be making that first one. One bunker going up for Straylock right next to that hatchery, and I think Maro should actually pull a lot more drones to prevent this, because if this does go up with those Reapers, it will be horrible for Maro. I don't think he'll be able to hold this if these Reapers actually make their way into the bunker. These Reapers do so much damage, not only to light units, but to all buildings with those grenades. A second bunker going up now right next to the first Reaper in the main base. He will take a few shots at the spine crawler. These Lings will try and chase it down, but with that bunker complete, I don't think they'll be able to do anything. Nice little micro here. He has to get into that bunker. He does now, in deep red. Gonna actually start hacking away at that hatchery, and with those grenades, it does go down a lot faster than to Marines. We have not seen these bunker Reaper rushes for quite a while in StarCraft 2, not since like the first patch, since those Reapers got a huge nerf. And now 2 queens on the field, those SCV repairing the bunker and not doing that much damage. He has to actually focus down this FPV. The spine crawler going down before he can burrow. Now pulling out all the drones. Will he be able to get this bunker? Even if he does, he did lose so much to all these 2 Reapers that are inside the bunker. The bunker finally going down. He does manage to pick off the 2 Reapers before they get to the second bunker. He will salvage that, and Maro is now safe, at least for now. But how many workers? He lost 10 workers to only 2 from Straylock. Now Straylock getting his second gas and will be teching up. His command center is almost done. His factory going down, in a second factory already going up for Straylock. He's now in a commanding lead, 19 to 16 SCVs. Not a place where you want to be against Zerg. With that larva inject though, he will be able to catch up soon enough, but that was a lot of damage done early on. Now just to be safe, he is going to put down that bunker, because there are only 2 units, a single Marine and Reaper, to defend this very weak front gate. So if any kind of Baneling bust did come, that bunker will prove to be very useful, but I don't even think that would be enough. And fortunately, Maro decides not to go for any Baneling harass. He does not even have gas yet, so no speed, no tech at all. Only these couple lings and 3 queens to defend the rest of his base. Now that Reaper getting a few shots down, this queen should really go and try and kill this Reaper. He does eventually start hacking away at him, but he already has 2 kills. Now we'll get a maybe third kill. This queen should really go and attack this Reaper. Will he get away? That's not good if he does. That was an easy kill, and he still gets 2 drone kills. So now it's 12-2, Harvesters killed. And now actually Maro is ahead in Harvesters because he skipped that gas and starting to get in a better position, but still no speed and no tech at all for Maro. So even though he is ahead in economy, he really has to catch up in tech, because you can actually see a reactor and a tech lab on 2 factories, as well as drops coming for Strelok. He will be able to drop these Hellions in the main base and do huge damage, because there's only a single queen, another queen at the natural, but that 3rd queen is very, very far away. That Reaper still chilling down here, still hasn't been spotted. These lings are looking for it, but apparently nothing. Apparently they can't spot behind this, because, well, they would have found it already. And now Blue Flame going up for Strelok, a bit supply capped here, not too much of a big deal. Blue Flame still not done. I think he should have waited. Now it just finished, and getting a lot more kills in this main base. You can see that 20 Harvester kills for Strelok. Maro's economy will just be ravaged here. These drones in a bunch. Now 29 Harvester kills, 32 Harvesters killed. Now Maro's still ahead in Harvester count, surprisingly. Imagine if those were not killed. He would be at like 60 something Harvesters, which is insane. But 34 Harvester kills for Strelok, that is just ridiculous. Now Strelok will be coming in the natural with more Hellions, killing more drones. Now 46, 48 kills, 50 kills in the 10-minute mark. This is ridiculous damage done by Strelok. The drop proved to be well worth it, and now Maro is way behind, 30-38 Harvesters. Another drop going into the expansion again. These 2 queens will be able to hack away at these Hellions, but during that time they can actually just run up and kill every single drone. 57 kills and 61 kills, only 23 workers left. 1 Hellion does go down, but they are taking more shots at these drones. Now 66 workers killed. They are all lined up to be fried easily. 69 kills, and that has to be game for Maro. No way he's coming back from 78 workers lost. Even these Hellions not even trying to escape. They're just gonna keep hacking, getting shots off at that weak queen, killing even more workers. 80 workers killed now, and Maro has to be feeling it. He has been taken out by Blue Flame Hellions. No answer to this, and that is GG. Expect it anytime soon, guys, because Maro is not gonna come back from 8 Harvesters to 42. You can actually see he only has 15 supply to 89 of his opponent, and I think he's just composing himself now and showing that little smiley face. He knows he's beat, and he's just waiting for a reaction from Strelok before GGing out of here. 97 workers killed. Will he hit that 100 mark soon? One more. Don't underrate comics. So I guess some little inside jokes here from these 2 players. They are good buddies, showing some good sportsmanship at least. One last in natural. Can you do it? He is gonna try and force Strelok to just kill this last drone, and he does. There he goes, 99 workers killed. I think that might have been just last boss kill the queens. So a little challenge here from Strelok. Trying to kill the Evo Chamber, but now throwing down 2 mules. It's unfortunate that Hellions can't dance, because I would make them dance here. It's so fun. And these queens will go down eventually to the Hellions, because there's not much he can do here. Hellions can out-kite queens indefinitely, now putting down the line of creep tumors, but these 2 Thors will do huge damage here, and this is just for fun, guys. They are still going at it. Actually scanning to take out all the creep tumors. I guess it's just a reflex in that case. These queens trying to do what they can, but they will now all die, and 1 last queen remaining. 2 supply for Maro, now 0 on 84. Only buildings and overlords left, and this will be it, guys. This was the last game of the series. Hope you enjoyed it. Maro saying, well done, you beat my boss, you beat my epic queens. Now I won because you GG'd. Funny. And when will this game end? I guess they just enjoy playing each other. And I guess this was the semifinals, because he's maybe going into the finals. I don't know about that, but there he goes. He finally leaves the game. And that was the best of 3 series from the GoToSC Cup. Hope you enjoyed it, guys, and tune in for more casts.